Alright, so to start this video off, it is Black Friday. We are trying to get some beanies out because on Tuesday, it is Tea Drink Tuesday. And we need to have some hats and some beanies ready if we are going to be at a market where we are selling hats and beanies. So that is today's goal. So to start off, I just have to get everything set up in Cricut Design Space and get my leather out so that way I can get to cutting. I have these colors, which is the beanies and the leather lined up so I know how many cuts of each color leather that I need for each one of my beanies. Here is some of the leather from the night before when I was practicing my cuts. Today we're going to be starting with the purple one and going from there. First, of course, we're going to be prepping our mat. We put our leather with the leather side facing down and then just press it really tight along your Cricut sheet to try to avoid any bubbles or lifting. I ended up having so much trouble with this, which you're going to be seeing throughout this video. If you have any tips on using leather with your Cricut machine, please leave me some comments below and help a girl out. Alright, as much as I would love this to be a set it and forget it type of thing, and eventually it can be, but for some reason it's just not working out that way for me. I have not changed the modeling on this guy at all, and I'm using the same software and the same machine and the same blade and everything, the same mat, the same settings, and I'm getting a little bit of different results all over the place. And not having great success with the tape adding and like the pulling of the fabric. I decided for the black one, I'm gonna try cutting just what I use from the leather. I imagine it's still going to have some of that like shifting when cutting, but hopefully because there's kind of like the end is around it, hopefully it's kind of like as it pushes, it'll just push out as kind of like I'm picturing like an air bubble. They're coming out good. It's just that they're so varied. Like every time is a mystery. I don't know if it's gonna be the right cut or if it's gonna it's the exact same settings in the same mold, and sometimes it'll cut out perfectly and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it eats the leather and sometimes it doesn't. And sometimes cutting it was great. This last time it wasn't. Like just a hot mess. I can't get a strategy down with it. Now that we're done with that leathery mess, it's time to see how many black and how many white heat transfer vinyl logos that I need for each different color, and also the words that I'm gonna be putting onto the bars that are gonna be going onto the hats. The only two color options are black or white. So in order to get my heat transfer vinyl cut out, I needed to see what I would be working with. So I started by writing my beanies down, the leather color that's matching with those beanies, then the color of heat transfer vinyl that's going on that leather that's belonging to that beanie. Every beanie has two different icons, one English Bulldog logo and then one paw print logo. So I had to get it all written down like 27 times to get everything figured out so I can get my Cricut design space prepped for that heat transfer vinyl to be cut, as you're seeing in the step here. After you know what you're going to be cutting and you ran that through your machine, you would need to do the weeding. So you're going to use any tools that you have to help make this step easier for you. But the idea would be to get this excess vinyl off so that way you have what you want to press ready and available for you for the next step. Here I just wanted to show you the overall look of what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to walk you through this first one and then we will make several of these together in this video. First, warm up the space you're going to press your vinyl to. Place your heat transfer vinyl in the desired location. Then cross your fingers and hope for the best. To place the tag, find the location on the beanie you would like it to be displayed. Make sure the rivet goes through to the other side of the hat. Fold the leather down, line up the holes, and snap the other side of the rivet onto the back. Remember, there is one more step with this, so don't put it completely away. It's the next day. Good morning. We have all of the white heat transfer vinyl cut out, put on the placed on the leather. As you can tell, maybe, I was up till 2 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 5 o'clock this morning. I have the black heat transfer vinyl all cut out, ready to place in the leather. That's where we're getting started. Yeah, and then we're just, that's where we're getting started. I'm gonna take one thing at a time and we're gonna see how far we get from there. Let's go. Hey.
Now, some people have a fancy machine for this next part. Just kidding, it's not really fancy, but I'm even less fancy than that, and I have a hammer. Don't forget to hammer in all your rivets, so that way they stay in place and your tags won't fall off and customers can't remove your branding.
So you got to watch in this video me doing the heat transfer vinyl onto my leather for my beanie tags using my Cricut Explore Air 2 and my Cricut Easy Press Mini, and some leather sheets that I will link in the description below. I always try to link supplies in the videos in the description below, so make sure to check that out when you are on my channel and in any of my videos. Making the hats will be saved for another video because it's a whole nother process in general. And then so the next time we'll see each other should be at the markets. So yeah.